Regular. We're not just, you put us in the barrel and just snatch one out. God had a special group of people he loved, which are the Israelites. And that's what we out here to do. We out here trying to wake our people up. How you doing, brother? What's your name, sir?
Ken.
Ken? Nice to meet you. My name is Elijah. Where you from, Ken?
Richard from Miami.
Okay, do you see yourself on that sign? What do you call yourself? If you're filling out a job application, what title would you go up on?
There ain't no African American, I tell you that.
Okay, but what was your father? You a Levi?
Yeah.
So your father was Haitian?
Yeah.
All praise. Do you know anybody else from the tribe of Levi? You know? Okay, well, a man named Moses. Are you familiar with the man named Moses out the Bible? He was from the tribe of Levi. Now, do you know what's important about knowing who you are? What, huh?
Everything about you, like I'm saying, knowing who you is.
Okay, do you know that it's a prophecy that we weren't going to know who we were? We were going to be called by other names? That's in the Bible, and that's why we're coming out here to wake our people up, to teach them who they are according to the Bible. Give me that in Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. I'm going to show you that that's prophesied to the children of Israel that they weren't going to know who they were. And in the last days, they were going to wake up to find out who they are. Read that for me.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Hey, Ken, tell me something. Do you know there's anything special about those two animals he just named? Read it again.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Tell me something about those two animals. Ox. Are they supposed to be smart animals? Those are two docile animals. God said an ox, though he's a cattle, though he's dumb, he know who his owner is. And an ass, which is a donkey, knows how to get back home. Read.
But Israel doth not know.
The Bible said, but Israel does not know. Now, prior to walking over here, did you know you was Levi? Okay, what is your homeland?
My homeland. To me, I consider Haiti my homeland.
Haiti is your homeland. How did your people get to Haiti?
They got there by ships.
By what kind of ships?
Slave ships.
Do you think that's in the Bible?
Bring it out.
That is in the Bible.
Understand
that. The slave ships is in the Bible, and also your native land is not Haiti. I'm going to show you that as well. Give me that Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. This is what happened. God had a special people he called Israel. And this is what he told Israel.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Wait till that truck man. Read it again.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So God was using Moses to tell the Israelites, if you don't do all the commandments, these commandments I got in this Bible, if you don't do all of these commandments that I command you today, read,
that all these curses,
all these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Okay, so how did you say y'all got Haiti again? Okay, I'm going to show you one of the curses he named. Give me 68.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Hold up. Now, just so you understand, what do you know about Moses?
I knew he was one of God's disciples.
That did what? What did he do? Out of where? Okay, and what were they in Egypt? They were slaves. So for the Israelites, Egypt meant bondage for us. We was just escaping bondage. Moses delivered us from bondage. You understand that? So this is what God was telling Moses to tell the Israelites. He was going to take us back to Egypt, which is synonymous for us to bondage. Remember, we walked out on dry land. So let's see what Moses told them again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
How?
With ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
He's talking about our homeland. Have you been back to your homeland? What did you say your homeland was? Haiti? Well, I'm going to show you your homeland. Hold on. Go to that in Galatians, and we're going to come right back. You got it?
The book of Galatians, chapter 4 and verse 26.
This is your homeland.
But Jerusalem,
where?
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
So do you believe the Bible or do you believe what man told you? The Bible says Jerusalem is the mother of us all. So that's your homeland. That's where you come from. You didn't come from Haiti. You were delivered to Haiti on slave ships. Read that again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the word whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
What happened to you when you got off those ships on Haiti? How did you become slaves? How did they get you off the ships and give you to your master? Say it again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
So when you got off the ship, what happened? You were sold to your enemies, right?
For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Understand that. And since we've come out of that slavery, all we've been taught is tradition. We think we have relationships with God, but we've been taught tradition. So we come out here to teach our people what thus says the Lord.
I gotta say something real quick. I'm also from Haiti. I was born in Haiti. So I can tell you a few things that I know that happened down there that you probably, were you born here? Yeah. So I'm gonna show you. Watch this. He just pointed out that once we get there, we were sold as slaves, right? And after that, no one shall save you. You heard of Toussaint Louverture? You heard of Jean-Jacques Dessalines, Henri Pétion, Henri Christophe? All of them were what? Leaders, right? How come we gain independence and we still the lowest in the whole Caribbean?
I've been trying to figure that out for a long time.
Guess what? The answer is here. He already gave you a hint by going to Deuteronomy 28. But there's a scripture. Before I get to 28, I want to show you something. Go to Malachi chapter 2, verse 8. I want to show you something. And you will see why the Levites are in the Bible.
The book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 8. But ye are departed out of the way. Ye have caused many to stumble at the law.
Remember, the Levites, their role was to be priests. Priests to the what? The other 11 tribes. The other 11 tribes you see here? How you doing today, sir? You can come around and see, man. We here for y'all.
That's right.
The Levites, it was their duty to go around, be among each of the tribes and teach them God's commandment. And every time when you commit a sin, where do you have to go to do sacrifice? You gotta go to the Levite. No, you couldn't do it yourself. You gotta go to the Levite. And then they have to be the one do the sacrifice. They were the mediator from God to us. Sir, you should listen to this too, man, because I pretend unto you. Watch this. Go ahead.
But ye are departed out of the way. Ye have caused many to stumble at the law.
Now, because we stopped doing that, we caused a lot of the other brothers and sisters of ours to stumble, because we stopped teaching them God's commandment. We allowing them to start following other idols. Read.
Ye have corrupted the covenant of Levi.
The covenant of Levi was us have a straight mediation to God, and then the people. Read.
Saith the Lord of hosts, therefore have I also made you contemptible and base before all the people.
What does that mean to be base? Like, if I said the basement of this property, what do you think I mean? The bottom, right? It says he will make the Levi base before all the 12 tribes, all the 11 tribes. When you look at us today, Judah, the so-called African American, they're doing better than us. The Cubans doing better than us. Better yet, Dominican Republic. Guess what? Listen to this scripture. Give me that in Genesis 49. Watch this. Watch this, and you tell me who is the Bible describing here. Genesis 49 and 5.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren.
Now, go to verse 1 first so he can get the context.
Verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together.
Jacob is our forefather. All the 12 tribes, fathers.
That I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. Verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren.
He already said, gather yourself together, all the brothers. Now he said, Simeon and Levi are brethren. He said again, meaning in the latter day, Simeon and Levi are going to be together. Listen.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation.
He said, instrument of cruelty are in their habitation, meaning the Levites and Simeon, they are very cruel. They're quick to get into anger and killing people. Just like what happened to during the war. During the war, it was Dominican Republic and Haitian that was fighting. Guess what? The same thing. When their sister was defiled, what did they do? You remember the story of Diane? I think what was her name again? Dana? The same thing. When their sister got violated, what they did, they went on and slaughtered all those people that defiled their sisters. Now, the point I'm making is that I was showing you some of the attributes. Finish it.
Verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation. O my soul, come not thou unto their secret.
It says, don't come in their secret. What are our secret? We deal with voodoo, brujeria. Same thing. The Dominican Republics call it brujeria, or they call it Santa Maria. See, you know about it. But the Levite, they call it voodoo. Same thing. It says, don't come in their secrets. Why?
Until the assembly. O my soul,
how you doing today, sis?
come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly. Mine honor be not thou united.
He says that they will not be united. That's why we are on the same island, but we are divided. Wouldn't that tell you something? We are same people, but yet we hate each other. That don't make sense. Just to show you that what God said, and there's a reason for that. But let's get straight to more of the point why we're here.
I'm so sorry, Adela.
Hey sis, how you doing today? This what I'm about to say now is pertain to both of you guys, okay? Now, this brother right here just found out that he is from the tribe of Levi, the so-called Haitian. Where would you find yourself in here? Judah, right? Now, give me Malachi 7, Jeremiah 17:4. Now, there's something that we all have in common. And watch this. Listen to this.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
What's a heritage? Your history, your culture, your name, your language. It says you will be discontinued from your heritage, meaning the name that you have now. What's your last name? Chantil. That's a French last name. And automatically, and you know, you're not from the French people. No. But guess what? If you will stick to your heritage, it'll take you back to France. What about you, sis? What's your last name? Same thing. Now yours is English. Yours goes right into Great Britain, but you're not from there. Listen to this. Read it again.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
Which we are doing today, serving our enemies, because those are not our friends. Friends don't sell friends to slavery. Read.
And the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger.
We make God upset because we go away from his commandments. Read.
Yes. Which shall burn forever.
Now watch this. Give me Psalm 82. I mean 83. I'm going to show you why this is done, and it's done deliberately. Us here, we hate each other. All right, well, I'm African-American. I'm not Haitian. So when you see African-American have one group, Haitian have another group, Puerto Rican have another group, Jamaican have another group. They're all separate, and all that is by design. Listen to this. And I'm not making this up. It's in the Bible. Listen to it.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 1. Verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Now, it's God's enemies, they made a tumult. A tumult is a loud gathering. That means there's a lot of people that come together to do something. Listen.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
They lift up their head because they become prideful. They think they run things. They think the earth is giving unto them. Read.
They have taken crafty counsel.
A crafty counsel is a secret gathering. A secret thing that they do. What you would have called today the think tank. What you would have called today the UN. whenever they have those meetings, we not there. Their meeting is a plot to find out how can we keep them in sin. How can we separate them from being a people? Listen to this.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy enemies.
Well, they're hitting on we are because we don't know who we are. Listen.
They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. What? Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Now, this board showing you 12 tribes. The 12th tribe of Israel is a nation. It says, let us cut them off from being a nation. So that's why this one call himself African American. This one call himself Jamaican. Right. This one call himself Haitian. Right. Those things separate us from being a nation. Right. Now we don't see ourselves as one group of people. Listen to it. It's going to get clearer.
They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That's why you don't call yourself Israel. You say, I am African American. You say, I am Haitian. But guess what? God says, they did that so the name of Israel won't be in your remembrance. Right. You will now recognize yourself as Israel, which is what you are.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites.
It's so hard to serve God. And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd. For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.